Alright, what's up? This is IPC Timor. I got another game of Infected, this time on Interchange, and we're going to be talking general strategy. And I think this is a good gameplay that highlights the four main points that I really try and work on when I'm playing Infected. And the first one is you have to know the map, so know where the survivors hide out. And I'd never played Infected on this map before. I don't play a ton of Infected, but I have a feeling, and it's immediately confirmed, that this area here, this corner of the map, is the survivor hideout. There are probably 10 people here, and this is just not going to be a very profitable place for me to hide out, because with Type 95s, you're just not going to get a lot of kills here, because everybody's going to be shooting down that hallway. Everybody's going to be shooting towards the wrecked tanker in the middle, so beyond knowing the survivor hideout, the next point in my strategy is you got to stand out. You have to play forward. Because if you want to get a lot of kills, potentially a Moab, you can't just be hiding with the rest of the survivors, because other survivors are going to be stealing your kills. You're just going to end up with a lot of assists, or maybe not even any assists. So that's just what you got to do. Now finally, third point is you got to recognize what the infected spawn is. And you see straight ahead of me on the minimap right now, there's one lone blue arrow, and that person's playing very forward. And I decide that that's probably pushing the infected spawn into this area here. So I think that right in front of me is where I started this game. I've run all the way around the map. This is a stupid place to go. I would not suggest pushing up that far if you think the infected spawn is right in front of you. The infected just moved too fast. So as you see here, I'm backing up. I'm going to take some distance, but I'm the forward man. I'm on the front lines, and I'm trying to go for a Moab real bad in this game, and I get close, but spoiler alert, I don't get a Moab, but I get pretty darn close. Now, the final thing I want you to do is use your minimap, guys. The minimap is so critical. That guy over my left shoulder, he's there, we're, about 2 minutes into this gameplay, and, he's been there for a while, and he's going to be there for a while. So he is going to be my barometer for how safe that direction is. And as long as he's there, I don't even have to think about the back of my shoulder. I don't have to look back. As long as he's there, he's going to pick up some kills, maybe. I don't really think he's going to get a ton, because the spawn is clearly in front of me and not in front of him, but that's fine. He's playing a much more conservative approach, and you can't argue with a conservative approach. If you play conservative, you're going to play a lot more consistent, but you're going to see me here really playing hard. And also, when I get a kill, I try and get kills in waves, and then once I have a couple kills under my belt, I rush forward and I pick up those scavenger points, or the scavenger packs, because with the Type 95 you can start running out of ammo pretty darn quick. So once again, I'm going to highlight, as I pause here, the guy over my back left shoulder. He's still there. He's been there now a full minute since I mentioned him the first time, so I still feel safe from that direction. There are more and more infected coming along, maybe 3 or 4 more since I just spoke about him before, but look at him now. Look over my back left shoulder. If you want, go back and look at the gameplay the last 10 seconds. His arrow disappeared. So now I'm immediately alarmed in that direction. I turn back, boom. If I had looked back 2 seconds later, I would have been dead. So, you have to pick your moments to turn your back on what is obviously the infected spawn, but use your minimap and you'll realize where the areas of danger are. And obviously my back was no longer a safe place, so I had to move to a new location. Unfortunately, this location is stupid, guys. Do not hide in a tight corner like this, because mentally, if you're in a tight corner, that gives your enemies like a funnel to throw their knives at. And I don't really know, from certain angles, the knife may even bounce off the walls and be easier to kill you. It's not as bad as tomahawks from Black Ops, but still, just mentally speaking, it's sort of a bigger target for the infected to throw at. So anyway, guys, that's all for this gameplay. I went 18-1, ended up 18-3 because I got aggressive once I was infected. But again, you got to know where the survivor hideout is. Then you got to stand out from that survivor hideout. Third, recognize the infected spawn. And finally, use your minimap to gauge the dangerous areas. So anyway, guys, that's all for this gameplay. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll have another gameplay for you soon. Again, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I'm out.